Hello everyone, we will be explaining von Neumann architecture. Let us begin with the introduction with first slide. So von Neumann architecture was first published by John von Neumann in 1945. His computer architecture design consists of a control unit, arithmetic and logic unit, which is also termed as ALU in short, memory unit, registers and inputs/outputs. Von Neumann architecture is based on the stored program computer concept where instruction data and program data are stored in the same memory. This design is still used in most computers produced today. Moving on to the second slide. What is von Neumann architecture? The von Neumann architecture consists of a single shared memory for program and data, a single bus for memory access, an arithmetic unit, and a program control unit. The von Neumann processor operates fetching, decoding, execution, and storage cycles seriously.
Structure of von Neumann architecture. Von Neumann architecture is also known as an IS computer, and it is made up of following components: the CPU, central processing unit, main memory, RAM, input-output devices, and a bus connecting these components. The CPU is the brain of the computer and is responsible for executing program instructions and performing arithmetic and logical operations. Main memory, also known as RAM, stores the data and program instructions that are currently being used by the CPU. The input-output devices allow the computer to communicate with the outside world and can include input devices such as keyboard and mouse, and output devices like display screen or printer. The bus is a group of wires that serve as a communication pathway for transferring data and instructions between the CPU, RAM, and input-output devices.
Control unit. It is also known as CU. It is one of the most important part of CPU. The CU is the circuit that does the direct operation in the main memory of the computer system, and it directs the input and output flow. The control unit determines the sequence in which programs and instructions are to be executed. It is worked by receiving input information and that it converts it into control signals.
ALU. ALU is an arithmetic and logic unit which perform all the mathematical operation on binary numbers, and it is an important component of CPU, which is central processing unit, which carry the actual execution of instructions. The ALU is allowed to do some operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. The data is transferred to ALU from the storage unit when it is required. After processing, the output is returned to the storage unit for further processing on getting stored. This is a diagram we can see. Now, memory unit. A memory unit is a part of computer system where it is used to store all the data and information in storage system permanently. The memory stores the binary digit information in groups of bits. In the computer system, it is the place where the computer holds data and programs which are in use. Memory units consist of two types: primary memory, in which it includes RAM, random access memory, which is volatile in nature. Secondly, secondary memory, in which it includes ROM, read-only memory, which is non-volatile in nature.
Registers. In computer architecture, the registers are very fast computer memory which are used to execute programs and operations efficiently. The sole purpose having registers is fast retrievable data for processing by CPU. Though accessing instructions from RAM is comparatively faster with hard drive, it still isn't enough for CPU. For even better processing, there are memories in CPU which can get data from RAM which are about to be executed beforehand. After registers, we have cache memory which are faster but less faster than registers. Input and output devices.
An input-output device is a hardware device that is used to communicate with a computer, where the input device is used to provide data to a computer for entering data and program in a computer system. On the other hand, output devices are those devices where it receives information from the computer and carries out the data that has been processed by the computer to the user. An output device displays information on the screen, monitor, or the printer.